when I started turning, I found the right kind of people and people who were actually interested in promoting you. You can have this system. You can have, I mean, as law students, build a network where you can have one buddy and a mentor. Now, you obviously don't have to tell the other person that, look, you are my buddy or something like that. But somebody who's 2-3 years in the profession can be a buddy to you. Uh, and this person can be from your college, cannot be from your college. So make that buddy, uh, go to him, ask your questions, clarify your doubts about internships, ask for placements. There's no harm in asking for favors and asking for internships. So you can get to that person, then have somebody at a senior level. If you know somebody from your college, so the best way to begin your networking is from your college alumni network. A lot of nationals have a very strong alumni network. So you can leverage that as well. Even in non-nationals, some of them have a good alumni network. That's the first step. See in your college, in the preceding 5 batches or above that, who's where. Try to approach them for internships. Try to approach them for mentoring. For you can in fact call those people to give guest lectures in your college. So in fact, I remember when I was in law school, we had a lecture series called "Be My Mentor," in which we called people from our college who were partners or at a very good position in different law firms to come and give us lectures on different aspects of law. And this was entirely student driven. There was no college involvement, and this we did post our college hours, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock types, so that people can also come. Whosoever is in courts can finish their courts and come. This way, we were able to build a very good network. Every week or every fortnight, we used to call one person or the other to give lectures on a particular area of law. Now that really helped us in actually understanding the practical aspects and also building a very good network with these lawyers. And trust me, every lawyer out there today would be more than happy to assist his own college, of course, and b anybody who's genuinely seeking help. So first do that. You can either through your college, through your alumni network. If you're not able to do that, then approach people at different levels in law firms or chambers. In fact, senior counsels, judges. So these are the people whom you can slowly approach, build a network. They would also know. So if you call tomorrow a senior counsel, you call him for giving a guest lecture, then you may in fact seek an internship from him, saying that I'm really interested. Can I come to you as an intern? So that way, slowly and gradually, that's one bit of the network that you have to build. Similarly, once you intern somewhere, stay in touch with those people, the team that you have worked with. Some people are very good at it. There are some interns who stay in touch. There are others, who are very good. In fact, we want to hire them, but once after a year or so, when we think, we don't know where they are actually. So if you want to work in a particular team, it does not matter. You may be in your third year or second year right now, but keep those people in mind. Take down their personal numbers, email IDs, add them on LinkedIn. Have a very good LinkedIn profile, which I did not do personally when I started with. So which now has become very relevant in the past 5-10 years, is that you build a good LinkedIn profile. Keep adding people, messaging them on LinkedIn. Don't spam somebody, of course, people will get irritated. But you can just try and drop a message, introduce yourself. If you've written an article on something, publish it on LinkedIn, send it to these people. Like uh, wherever I interned in the past, whenever I used to achieve something, I would just send them a message saying that this is what has happened, and I interned. So it's not something that you are trying to just be in somebody's good books. I'm not saying that, but if you're genuinely interested, that's a very healthy way of networking. And there's nothing wrong in telling about yourself. If you're doing something good, why not? The world should know about it. So when we won Stetson, I told the people I had interned with that, look, we have won Stetson and we are going to the US final rounds. So, these things are very important to stay in touch, be with your college seniors or somebody outside. Yeah, you can do that. And one thing in networking is that, you may be thinking that you're in law school, but why don't you start building, focusing on client building to begin with? That is something that unfortunately no law school teaches you, and unfortunately no law firm is also teaching you in a very nice manner and how to build clients. So keep that eye, since a lot of you are sure that you want to be in the law firms or have a dispute resolution career. So if you get an opportunity and you know somebody in the legal, like a general counsel of a company, or you know somebody working in a legal team of any company, why don't you just introduce yourself to them, try and build a network? Or if you're working in a law firm, like if you're interning in a law firm, why don't you introduce that person to that law firm? Maybe that those people connect, and they become their client. And obviously if they become their client, they'll be eternally grateful to you for getting a client. So I believe that building clients should begin at a very, very early stage in your career. Right now, keep an eye, just see. Many of you may be knowing people in PSUs. PSUs are an excellent clients to have in litigation. So just see if you know people in the legal teams. Go and meet them. Obviously, they can't give you work right now, but tomorrow when you graduate, you will have a ready base of people whom to interact with and to tell that you've started working. Maybe tomorrow you want to do your own stuff, you don't want to join a firm or something. Then that becomes very important that at least 10 people know you already, that you are in the field. So tomorrow, out of those 10 or 100, maybe one or two become your clients. So, start with that. Start attending conferences. One of the most effective way of building a network is attending conferences of your interest. A lot of these conferences keep happening. So you can attend those conferences and even organize them. So in fact, as lawyers also, I've organized several conferences. That really boosts your networking skills, because people who are coming, and if you're organizing a conference, say in your law college or somewhere outside, people who are coming will really look up to you and would want to meet you because you are the organizers ultimately. That way you can invite judges or senior lawyers as key speakers in such conferences. So it's not an overnight process. Building a network is like farming. It's not like hunting that, today, I mean, unfortunately it happens that somebody adds you today on LinkedIn and tomorrow you get a request that's can I get an internship? So, I mean, just be careful about how you approach it in a farming manner. This profession and this world is based on networking. Nobody minds a healthy networking, especially when you're in the same field. You love networking with people around you, so do that. Official networkings, we have as lawyers in law firms, we even go for socials together. Inter teams, we have parties, we go for offsites and so many things. So in fact, when you go for moots, post moots, you can have those discussions, and try and meet, if you're a non-national or a national, vice versa. You
Understood.
can meet people from other colleges, and then try and sort of collaborate and do something. Like I remember we collaborated once with National Law University Delhi and organized an event there. So in collaboration with them. So there, from there, I made a lot of people friends. Some of them have become judges today. Some of them are doing good as lawyers. So that's about it. There may be some people from your college itself who today have become judges. Like from my college, a lot of people gave DJS, Delhi Judicial Services. They have cleared that. In fact, in Haryana also. And once I was arguing before a court in Gurgaon, and later on I realized that this person is an alumni from my college. So it's important to know the people. It's important to slowly build that network.